What's up, Yoon-Fam? It is I,
Mark Yoon.
Hello and welcome to Vocal Library Volume 8. This is the regular series that I do mostly weekly on this channel, on either Thursdays or Fridays, in which we go over the lore that is found in the encyclopedia of the Soul Calibur VI library. A lot of this stuff that I'm not sure if you know is hidden and locked behind, you have to unlock them via Library of Souls. And these screenshots have all been provided to me by SolarFair95, so thank him for that in the comment section down below. And there's a lot to cover in this game, so that's why it's a weekly show, because there's so much ground to cover. Some of it arbitrary, but yet still interesting, and some of it like revealing hidden stuff that links it to the past timeline and things of that nature. But without further ado, let's begin, and we are going to start with Mooncakes. I know, exciting, right? But this lore part says, Mooncakes. A sweet treat from China that is shaped like the moon, wheat on the outside, sweet bean paste on the inside. It is one of Shanghua's favorite treats to eat. A completely round moon represents harmony, and during the days of the Ming Empire, family and friends would gather in the autumn to view the moon while enjoying these snacks, a tradition that remains to this day. Shanghua's close friend and lady-in-waiting Mei Mei makes mooncakes that cooks of the courts will be proud of, and some say even the emperor himself enjoyed their taste. One of the reasons that Shanghua visits her dear friend Mei Mei almost daily lies in the irrepressible sweet tooth. It seems that good friends start with good food. So again, just some interesting little things based on, it's basically like anything that they mention or talk about in any part of Soul Calibur VI, they're going to have like lore for. Even something as simple as mooncakes. They are very important when it comes to tradition, so I mean, I guess like that is reason enough to have them on here, and it's a nice little divergence, I think. Rare Chinaware. Porcelain from the East that was popularized by Marco Polo. Its delicacy and the purity of its color amazed the people of Europe, who adopted it wholeheartedly. For a long time, nobody in the West could fathom how this porcelain was made. Additionally, a myth that any object made from it would turn to dust if poison were to be put inside was quite popular. But of course, porcelain has no such magical properties. In Europe, poisoning was quite rampant in the upper echelons of society. As such, many nobles would dine with their silverware, because it changed color when it came into contact with many poisons. Because of this, despite a few myths, few nobles would use porcelain unless they had the utmost trust in their dinner guests. Again, just a simple little thing. A lot of these are terms. I know we went over like different things in the past, like places and events and things of that nature. It seems to be there's items on the docket for today. We do get to like characters and stuff like that too, so I just think all of it is important, because I know a lot of you guys don't want to go around playing Library of Souls constantly to unlock all this stuff, nor do you want to read walls of text, so that's why I make this series, so I can do it with you. Vessels. The term vessel refers to the one in possession of the cursed sword, Soul Edge. The blade overwhelms its wielder with evil, manipulating them to doing its bidding. The power is so great that no human can resist it. The vessel's soul acts like a container for the sword's evil, hence the name. Inevitably, the connection between Soul Edge and its wielder is a temporary one. The latter soul will eventually be overwhelmed by the continuous stream of power, and like a dam, bursts under the pressure. Obviously, we've seen this with Siegfried and other kind of things. I just love how like Nightmare in the past timeline, and I believe it's canon to this one too, I'm not sure, kind of actually cloned Siegfried because his body was so like adaptable to his, and the way they interacted like physiologically worked so well that he literally cloned his body to like run around like still like using it. I just thought that was really cool. Berserkers. Berserkers are living embodiments of the memories of those who did battle with Soul Edge, and are given life by the power of the astral fissures. Most take the form of warriors who attack anybody or anything that approaches the fissure from which they spawned. Berserkers are transient beings, and as such cannot truly be considered alive. Although they may seem to possess memories and otherwise act like who they appear to be, they are filled with a deep, murderous bloodlust. This is because as the echoes of the warriors pass, they embody only the memory of their will to fight. Berserkers can hold any form in close proximity to an astral fissure. If you are unfortunate enough to stumble upon one, you'll be presented with two choices, fight or die. Those who approach the fissure should do so with the utmost caution. We've seen Berserkers a lot in the past too, so it's pretty interesting to know, because I know that like a lot of people have theorized over the past years how certain Berserkers are legitimately characters, which can still be the same case. I mean, they can still like maybe act as if a Berserker would to kind of hide their true identity, so that would be a good kind of duality kind of cause. But it seems that most of them are just the embodiments of the past people who have fought against Soul Edge, and even though they may have some memories, they're just full of bloodlust, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Spirit Scales. A type of magical item that shows the alignment of a person's soul, as if it were being weighed on scales. Zasalamel, who is only too familiar with the nature of the cursed and spirit swords, created this item after delving deep into ancient magical arts long lost to history. If the holder of the scales is more aligned with the cursed sword, it will tilt one way. If they align more with the spirit sword, it will tilt the other way. So why did Zasalamel create such an object? And why did he entrust it to another? All may be revealed at the end of the journey. Which clearly that was from Library of Souls. You can choose certain actions which lead to a resolute conclusion of whether you get the good ending or the bad ending, and I think that's just what interprets that. It does play a larger role in the grand scheme of the lore, but as far as gameplay wise, that's all that does. And finally for today we have Qualifiers, a group of people devoted to Aswell and to ensuring the success of his plan to bring about the ultimate seed. They believe themselves to be chosen ones, capable of surviving the ultimate seed and heralding in the new age to come. The group consists of individuals from various cultures, backgrounds, and social classes, who come to follow Aswell as he wandered the world. Their leader's belief in humans as one race was an avant-garde for the time, which along with his declaration of love all equally attracted many to his cause. A number of his followers even believe him to be the savior of mankind. Some Qualifiers once belonged to the Evolve organization, of which Aswell was once too a part. They are his right hand in both research and in combat, and are the key components of his plans. So I want to thank you guys again for watching this and reading along with me. I know it can be a drag sometimes, so I try to make it as involved as possible. You know, whenever there's voices, I'll tend to try and butcher them, but albeit it's still coming out with the same thing of you guys absorbing more lore, and the more that we know about this game, the better going forward as the new timeline has started with this game. So just a reminder, if you guys would please like the video and join the Discord so that we can continue to chat over there, and we can also follow the chat up in the comment section down below. Let me know what your favorite part of this week's lore was, and what are you looking forward to hearing the most. As I always say guys, I love it, thank you, and thank you.